power ranking time. I don't know what we're about to do, if I'm being completely
I
honest.
think we all know what we have to do.
Simon Lazat's 7th in the world currently.
That is tough.
Now he's number 1.
Does he? How far up does Simon go? How far down does Ricky go?
Here's
Where does Kevin Jones go?
Here's what I was thinking.
Good
Hunter.
questions.
Here's what I was thinking.
I think we remove Eagle's ghost and make Eagle number 1 head into Worlds.
I think when a player has a lot of wins in the past and then they get a new fresh one, it kind of brings those old wins back up again a little bit in my mind. And I think it kind of refreshes them.
He just went 26th, 10th, 16th, 22nd.
Well, because it shows that it's still possible.
That is the hard thing is like people are like Simon has to be number 1 in the power rankings, but like they're week to week. They're not a whole season picture. So like just because he has 3 wins, only one of them is recent. The other 2 are still far back, and he had some bad finishes in between. So like the whole idea behind these power rankings, though, I will say is we want these to reflect going into the next tournament. Who are we really thinking has the best chances of winning? And that is what the power rankings are supposed to reflect. Like who is the best right now as far as like going into the next event, not like after the last tournament, because yeah, of course, like Simon was the best at that tournament. And I obviously think Simon obviously needs to jump up, but I don't know about number 1. But it is also really hard when Ricky
does Gannon Burr become number 1?
Ricky just pooped the bed. What did
Ricky
Gannon do?
can't stay number 1.
Yeah,
that's the only thing we know.
What did Gannon just do?
12th.
Not that impressive.
No.
Maybe we do make Eagle number 1 and Simon number 2.
Well, here's the thing: is like Simon's 7th. It's a big ask for him to jump everyone that's been beating him recently. But Paul, Calvin, Chris didn't play good.
Yeah,
Gannon came in 12th.
It's not just him beating them, but it's also them doing so poorly.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Ricky cannot be number 1 in the world. That's the only thing I know for sure looking at this list. But I don't think does Paul jump Ricky? No, right? Let's pull up the player comparer.
This is a tough one.
This is tough.
People are going to get so flustered at us from not making Simon number 1.
I agree. I don't think he can be number 1. But
I just like
if he's not, I think Gannon Burr almost has to be, and I don't like that.
I don't like it either because Gannon Burr isn't winning, and like winners deserve to be number 1 in the power rankings.
I mean, we can make Simon number 1.
That would be a people pleaser move.
But I'm not here to please people.
Darn right.
So recently we have Ricky's 4-3 against Paul over the last 7 with 1 win. Paul doesn't have any wins.
Just like just to show the people, compare Simon to Rick. Just like so you understand.
Over the recent?
Yeah, just so you know what we're talking about.
Ricky's 5-2 against Simon.
This is what we're talking about. Ricky, over the last 7, is 5-2 against Simon. So, like, yeah, and guess what? They both have wins, right? Mm-hmm. So,
Simon does have 2 wins in the last 7. Ricky only has 1.
Okay, so that definitely helps. But I'm just saying, like, it's not, like, always so cut and dry. I don't know.
Only thing, though, is Ricky came in 57th. 57th.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Ricky can't stay number 1. That's the only rule here. I don't care who ends up there. Ricky can't be there.
Maybe we do just put Simon at 1 because I'm starting to think that nobody deserves it. Really,
no one deserves it.
I agree with that.
Eagle deserves it. Eagle McMahon deserves number 1 in the world, and he's back next week.
He's in a good spot.
I think it's okay to put Eagle back because he's going into Worlds and like he's probably going to win Worlds. Like if we're talking just like favorite now that Ricky got bumped, Eagle's probably going to win Worlds.
Oh, that's criminal.
That is criminal, but like that feels good.
He was so comfortable in that ghost spot.
Eagle 1, Simon 2, Gannon 3.
I honestly want to do it just to make all the Simon fans mad. Let's do it.
I'm a Simon fan.
I won't be mad.
I like Simon too.
I feel mad. I feel upset.
Let's put Eagle.
But the only thing is like putting Eagle 1 bumps someone outside the top 10. Kevin Jones also needs to move up.
Conrad outside.
Where did Conrad finish?
I don't know.
29th.
Yeah, Conrad. See ya, Chief.
Kevin Jones needs to move up.
Yeah.
Matty O needs to move up.
Yeah.
Where did Kyle Klein finish?
We can maybe bump Kyle Klein down a little bit.
He came in 7th. Can't.
Ow!
He actually tied with Matty O. So
he doesn't really have to. We don't really have
we
to
don't
shift that
have
as much
to
as we
shift
thought we
that
did.
much.
Matty O just had one good round, dude.
Kevin Jones does need to move up.
We could slide him. Let's start with this.
Well, let's compare Kyle Klein and Chris Dickerson. Just to see where we're at there.
Okay.
Kyle. Klein is 3-1 over the last 4 against Chris. Chris has went 12th, 19th, 16th. Chris needs to be bumped down.
Chris needs to go down.
Chris is overhyped. Let's look at Matty O.
Yeah.
I think he's overhyped because of us, though.
They're 2-2. So Kyle Klein's a better player than Matty O. Let's look at Kyle Klein versus Matty O since May. 1-2 and 1. They tied.
That doesn't add up.
but Kyle Klein has a top 3. Matteo does not.
Let's
Okay.
just start.
Okay.
So let's start by getting James Conrad out of there.
James Conrad, you have been removed from the top 10.
And then
Are we actually putting Eagle in?
yes.
Going into Worlds.
Yes, because you're right. You're right.
Eagle's back next week.
He's back.
I think Eagle is now officially out of his ghost spot
So twisted.
and in.
so twisted.
I think Simon
we better
Lizotte.
hope this one pays off.
I think Simon Lizotte jumps to 2.
Okay.
I'm okay with that move.
Yeah.
He just won. Okay. Then we have do we go Ricky 3 or we go Gannon 3, Ricky 4?
Let's put Ricky all the way down to 4. Shame him.
Okay, so Gannon 3, Ricky 4. Is that too aggressive? No.
No,
He came in 57th.
No,
Hunter.
57th.
He came in 57th.
That's ridiculous.
You don't come in 57th and stay anywhere near the top. Calvin Heimberg, Paul Macbeth 5th, Calvin Heimberg 6th, and then Kyle Klein 7, Matteo 8, Kevin Jones 9, Chris Dickerson 10.
Oh my gosh, Dickerson all the way to 10th though.
And let's go Jones, Kevin Jones versus Dickerson. Dickerson has sucked over the past few weeks.
I know it's weird.
Yeah, Kevin Jones is 3-0
All
over
right,
the last 3.
Dickerson to 10th.
Dickerson this might be the biggest fall a man's ever taken.
It's pretty tough.
Ever in the
It's
history
pretty
of the
tough.
world. He's like the Roman Empire. Kyle Klein is now in 7th. Did Kyle Klein go down 1? I think so.
No.
Yeah, he definitely did. Matteo's in 8th. He stayed there. Kevin J is in 9th.
Did you guys put Eagle as 1?
Yep.
Yeah,
How can you be the number 1 player in the world if you haven't played?
because
He's coming back to Worlds.
because he's going.
But he's not a player because he's not playing.
He's playing next weekend at
But-
Worlds.
Going
you don't. But
into
you don't know
Worlds.
how well he's done yet.
Tell me that Simon Lizotte's number 1 player in the world.
Simon Lizotte is number 1 player.
Liar.
I just wanted to see how that was going to play out.
I just think that going into after we saw what he
This
did
is
at
the
European
thing.
Open.
No one deserves the number 1 spot in the world right now. That's
I
basically where we're
understand
at.
that, but the person that hasn't been playing definitely doesn't deserve
Eagle
it.
has been in the Ghost number 1 ever since European Open.
But I know he
But
hasn't
Eagle
played
hasn't-
Okay,
though.
do we want to have no one in Eagle Ghost 1? Just number 1 in the world, blank.
Yes,
Eagle
yes,
Ghost.
yes.
That will make
I
me
like
feel
that.
better.
I like
That will
that.
make me feel
Okay,
better.
so no one is number 1 in the world. No, this is a serious ranking.
No, this is better. This is better.
No, this is not
nobody,
better. He
No,
hasn't
nobody
been
at 1.
playing.
Nobody at 1. I
Okay.
like it. And
Nobody deserves 1.
nobody
Eagles
at
at
1,
Ghost.
and Eagle still goes 1.
There we go.
Nobody is at 1.
No one deserves number 1 spot in the world.
I think that makes more sense.
Eagle McMahon's still the Ghost number 1 spot in the world. It's his if he claims it at Worlds.
because it's like
So
he should be,
freaking
but
funny.
technically you can't give.
It's
it to him.
his if he claims it at Worlds.
Yes.
Yes.
'Cause it's
He's
vacant.
the heir to the throne. Simon is like the younger brother who has to murder
That's
Eagle
also
to get
older.
the throne, or like the evil uncle that's gonna murder the current
It's a
king.
Crush Boy throw off for the throne.
That's right.
Oh, love that.
That's right.
Okay, so number 1 in the world is nobody with Eagle McMahon, and
the Ghost number 1.
it's
The
his
Ghost
if
spot.
it's his if he claims it.
Heir to the throne.
Simon Lizotte's 2, Gannon Burr's 3, Ricky Wysaki's 4 to shame him for coming in 57th.
Shame.
Paul Macbeth is in 5th. Calvin
Shame.
Heimberg is in 6th. Kyle Klein 7, Matteo 8, Kevin Jones 9, Chris Dickerson 10.
Love it.
I like that.
Love it.
I like that.
All right,
Love it.
boom.
That is too fun.
FPO. Do we touch?
I don't even think we
Okay,
touch
Kristen
it.
Tatar is number 1 in the world. That makes sense.
It just scares me every time I look at it. I don't know.
Owen Scoggins didn't show up, I don't think.
No.
Nope. And then I think Missy
She did not play well.
Gannon came in 13th. So she beat nope, she didn't beat Kat. So like I don't think we touch them.
We're not touching it.
Because Val Mandahano came in 11th. So like
We're not touching it.
Kristen Page, Kat, Missy Owen.
It sounds good to me.
I think it still fits.
It still works. Worlds is going to be a big shift.
Worlds will be the shift.
The shift.
Worlds is going to decide the world number 1 on the power ranking.
Yeah, because right now it's nobody.
Whoever wins Worlds immediately goes number 1.
So funny.
Matteo jumps from
That
8th
is
to 1st.
so funny.
Yeah, nobody holds our number 1.
I love
I think
that.
that's fair because no one deserves it right
Nobody deserves it. Somebody earn it. I mean, I can just hear the Simon people boiling right now. Like, he just won. What do you mean he doesn't deserve
now. Well,
it?
hey, Simon just won, but he went 22nd, 16th, 10th, 26th. Does that sound like the number 1 player in the world?
Yeah.
No.
Just
No.
because you win once doesn't
He
mean
won.
you're
He jumped to second in the world. That's a big jump.
Yeah, that's a big jump, guys.
and it was
Baby
it
steps.
was an impressive win.
I don't think you can be as far back and like
We
jump
could
into number.
we tentatively put Robert Burridge. No, Simon was in 9th or 8th or 7th.
you
He was
can't-
down there.
You can't just jump to one with one silly win.
Yeah, he
No,
won. It was
you
an
can't do-
impressive
I
win.
agree with you there.
It was an impressive win, but it was
Now-
1 week.
Yeah, no, but like next week, if he beats out Eagle and then nobody else wins Worlds,
Well, like if someone random wins Worlds, Simon comes in 3rd and he beats everyone else on the list, Simon's number 1.
there you
That's
go.
fair.
That's all we need.
That's fair.
That's all we're looking for.
But you know what? Here's what I'll say. He can't claim it from Eagle because he didn't beat Eagle.
You can't beat Eagle when he's a ghost.
Yeah, he didn't. Did he beat Eagle at Des Moines?
Didn't think so, Connor.
No.
I'm just saying
Something to
it's
think
called.
about.
It's number 1 player in the world, and in
Are
order
you,
to be
are
a
you
player,
trying to tell
you
me
have
that
to
Eagle
play.
is not a player?
Well, you
At
also
the
gotta
past,
remember
I think if we're looking at
these power
recency,
rankings
he's not
also-
a player.
Eagle showed up, just walked up, no forehand in sight, won European Open.
that is the problem.
and
Connor.
walked away.
The problem is
We saw the glimmer of greatness.
We
I
saw
know.
him do this already, so like the idea that he's gonna do it at Worlds again is just like so
It's not crazy.
believable.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I'm not saying that I don't think he's gonna do well
We're
at
just trying to get
Worlds.
ahead of the curve.
I'm just saying that he's not the number 1 player right now. As
I would
of
disagree
recent.
with that statement.
I don't know.
That's
though.
okay.
Because I think that if you look at the world, all the disc golfers in the world, I think currently Eagle McMahon's the best player.
I
in the
just
world.
I think you've got to be penalized for not being at events.
He is, and that's why.
and that's why he's a ghost.
Exactly. That's I agree with you. I'm happy with where we have power rankings.
I don't like that nobody's number 1. It's the only thing I
love
don't
it.
like.
I
But we're fine.
love it.
We'll leave it.
I love it.
Nobody deserves it. We're there.
I like it. I like inventing rules. It's very.
I was
fun.
also hoping Simon wasn't going to win
My
because I was
vision-
going to make a shirt that said Simon's my champion.
My vision for these power rankings is that years from now they get so obscure that the number slots are replaced by things like sounds and colors.
What?
Yeah, magenta spot just really not fitting right now
Hey,
for Paul.
You know what? I don't think Eagle quite earned the peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, like that's my vision for these power rankings.
We will,
is they just
you know
slowly-
what?
like
We're gonna shift it. Eagles peanut butter and banana until he
like,
earns the jelly.
Inventing the ghost spot was just like a one little step in the direction that
We're
I think
gonna
we're
look
headed.
back on this episode and be like, that's where it started.
Yes.